All right, this is the Monday Night Men's Forum. I am Matt of FarmHopLife, and tonight we have Christopher of SecureCoop.com, Grant, Homestead of Pain, Scott at Thrive in the Future, and Jeremy, Do We Like Donuts on TikTok. How's
Who's
it going?
dragging everything, making everything slow today?
Everything's slow? What do you mean?
Because of me. Like I was the delay because I couldn't get my audio working.
Thanks for taking one for the team. That was totally not my problem at all. Yeah, let's go around really quick. I haven't seen you guys in a couple weeks, and we'll so let's just go through the latest personal event. Christopher, you're up.
Yeah, we had a road trip. We went and took my boys to see snow for the first time. Went all the way up to Wisconsin, and it was still pretty, just like a little bit here and there. So I decided, let's go up to a ski resort where they had, manufactured snow, and that was pretty darn good. We went tubing for a couple of hours, and let me tell you, that wipes you out. At the end of that, we were like, okay, we're done, and saw family, and did late Christmassy kind of things, and really cool scenery and things like that. On the way back, we stopped in. We stopped and we saw the Ark experience. I think I told you about that. Yes. The big Ark, yeah. And I had a kangaroo approach at the petting zoo. Kangaroo approached me and sniffed me over and made sure I was okay. So that was pretty cool. Then took the kids to see a friend. He gave them a ride in a motorcycle sidecar. That was great.
Wow.
And the last day of the trip, we camped at the top of a mountain in Virginia and slept in the car and just kept the heater running. I wish I'd have brought a tent for that. But anyway, so we woke up in the morning and finally got our snow. There was snow falling, not just like little bits here and there, but actually falling. And they got to make snowmen and they, small ball fights and just like that was like the crowning achievement. That was what we did it for was that moment where they woke up and actually saw and played with snow. So I was so glad that was the way it ended. And
now you're moving to Wisconsin.
I don't think so. That's a great thing about living in Florida is you can go visit snow and then turn around.
That's a great thing about living in the North is you can visit Florida and say never again.
Not a fair argument.
You sure?
Snow. Mm-mm.
Jeremy, it's not like you live in Florida. What are you defending Florida for?
I mean, I live in Alabama. I mean,
it's almost Florida.
It's close.
Yeah.
Like we don't get. I'm sorry. What was your lowest temperature?
We hit 20. Oh.
No, Matt. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where I live now or where I was?
Where you live now?
Lowest temperature like ever on record? I don't know.
No, like over Christmas break where you were like negative
probably like
something.
negative 20. Yeah. Probably.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll take Alabama and Florida.
Yeah.
Take.
Jeremy, I'm almost at your latitude anyway, so we're having just about the same weather.
You're in Jacksonville, is that right?
I was, and
okay.
That's not far from me. So,
okay.
Yeah,
so I'm
7B. Okay.
So I'm like just east of Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I've been there. That's nice.
Trust Vegas.
All right.
Grant.
Yeah.
One of these days we're gonna get him on video. By the way, I'm determined.
I was going to today,
hold
but
up,
I did.
Hold up.
Look.
Did he tell you that he got on a live with me and a few people on TikTok?
No.
He did. Video and everything. Someone that we were live with, she called him out, and he's like, "Okay, fine, I'll turn my camera on."
I mean, I had my camera on. I just had to turn the lights on. It was dark.
That was fantastic. It's like there he is. There's the face behind the voice.
Homestead of Pain. Grant.
Yeah, did you see?
Go ahead.
Yeah, did you see Grant's new area of his animal enclosure is made out of stacks of IBC toads.
It's amazing.
It's like Minecraft IBC toad. It's great. I have 3 stacked high that I got on top of.
Yeah, actually, if you paint like Minecraft, that could be a business idea. kids would want to get into it.
Did you get the IBC totes back that went flying off into the weeds when they?
No. Those fell off the trailer. What? Those flew off the trailer. I didn't even turn around. I felt so
Matt, you've been out of it.
So embarrassed.
The strap broke and his IBC tote went flying off into the woods.
2 straps broke and 2 of them flew off the trailer going down the highway.
Darn.
Stop laughing at me. That could have killed somebody. I felt so bad.
But it didn't.
but
you never went back to get them.
No,
that's just
no. I kept on driving. Next day they were gone.
I'm not surprised. That's garbage that picks up itself.
That's just that was just embarrassment every time I would have driven by that.
IBC totes are like $75 around here, and you're getting them for free. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And just leaving money on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's his personal event then? Does that get a TikTok with Jeremy?
No, I didn't. Oh crap! I spilled water on my desk. It's fine. Stop laughing at me. Paper towel.
I can't get you a paper towel now.
What did you ask me? Because I didn't hear the question. Jeremy just started talking for me.
My bad.
Personal event.
I really haven't had one. I started school back again. I've been TikToking.
I've been TikToking.
I mean, very rarely, very sparingly. Not as much as I should have, because almost every other thing I post goes viral and gets 20,000 views. So
does it?
I mean, I've had like 5 like this month, last month, I guess.
20,000 plus views.
Yeah, I think so.
Jeremy's gonna double check your work. Like,
I mean, I don't.
He takes his TikTok seriously. Don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
drone him.
I don't.
Yeah, what's your secret?
No, it's not.
I don't know. I was like, oh crap, I should post today. I feel bad. I hadn't done anything in a bit. I need to at least hit some achievement by my birthday. I'm gonna shoot for 5,000. That's realistic. 10,000 is pushing it. But hey, I'm just doing what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna fix it to hit 2,400 followers or something.
Yeah, what's really funny though is he's like, hey, Dewey, get me to 10,000. Like, dude, get yourself to 10,000.
I would get myself to 10,000. I was like, I told you, if you helped me, I would come do yard work for you for a full weekend. Well, like, I'd bring a bush hog and everything.
I mean, like, you could probably knock it out in like half a day. But yeah, okay.
20 what?
How'd you get to 20 shares that quick?
What do you mean 20 shares?
20K. You said you got 20K likes and all that other stuff.
Oh, no, just 20,000 views on a couple of things. I don't know.
So what's funny about TikTok is that they count, a lot of people count views more than likes. It's really funny. So it'd be like, ooh, my tweet got 100,000 views. Like, but
only 5 people liked it.
Yeah. Okay, my analytics though are amazing. Like 28% of people that follow me are in Baghdad.
That is so odd.
Can you
I wonder if it's because of the goats.
I don't know.
He's got some Baghdadi guys.
No,
he's got a click farm.
Even better. Oh, let me get my analytics.
He's got a click farm.
All right, I stand corrected. I count 5 that are 15,000 plus views.
Okay,
not bad.
He hired somebody to start.
Okay,
click.
28% is in Baghdad. 20% is Dallas. 17 is Erbil. And Erbil, I think, is like the capital of. Where is Erbil?
You tell us, man. You're reading your own analytics. I can't tell you that.
Erbil is
you're the Baghdadian.
It's Iraq. I'm like, why are there so many Middle Eastern people?
You have to change your handle to Baghdadi or something like that.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna have some posting. I'm just gonna have some posting for their time zone.
Oh man.
Scott up next.
Yeah, Scott.
We're like 15 minutes in and still going through personal.
This is about all I had planned for today, so this is fine.
Yeah, I've been making elderberry cuttings and trying to figure out what I want to do. I got some couple roosters that are fighting. They gotta go down the road somewhere, and
down the cone of silence.
Yeah, the cone of silence, right?
I like it.
But I got
Grant isn't gonna pick them up for free.
Yeah, I got a bunch of new
What am I getting for free?
chicken.
He'd probably trade you a pig for like 5 of them.
Hey, I'd be okay with that.
I checked on my chestnuts, and all of them rotted.
Mm. Well,
Does that happen?
In sand?
Oh, they were in sand.
Really?
And then I buried them
too much.
I don't think so. I had a whole bunch of holes in them.
Oh, that's not good. Sorry.
Yeah, I drilled like 2 or 3 holes per each chestnut.
Yeah. Did you leave them outside? Is that what you did?
I don't know. I just drilled straight through the chestnut.
Oh, you drilled?
No, I'm just messing with you. No, I did it in the bottom of the container.
Okay. Great. Yeah. So
I checked them and they all had molded. So I'll try again next year.
Yeah, getting some.
They were probably just too old because I let them sit in the garage for like 3 months.
And building soil. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. What about you, Jeremy?
I haven't done much of anything in the way of homestead garden. I have been building soil. I've been keeping my chickens alive. They finally started producing eggs again.
Yep.
So, all right. So I'm going to hit on...
Mine too. Just going to say mine too.
And
I changed their feed.
The feed.
Yeah.
The feed thing. All right. So I was not feeding them the big brand feed. I was feeding them, and I don't know what brand it was, but it was from a local co-op. And I think it was more of a regional feed. And I had fed that for a couple of months because a guy that I know was like, hey, I can get this for $12 a bag instead of the $16 a bag that I'm paying locally. So I buy local feed from like 40 miles away. And that's what I've always fed my chickens. And it's grown in like Fort Payne, Alabama. And so it's always been regional or local. And then I switched to this other stuff because it was cheaper and this guy could get it for me. It's a guy that I know and I trust him. But at the point that I switched to that feed, my chickens quit laying. Now, it also happened to coincide with about the beginning of winter. But the days when I switched weren't as short as they are now, though. So like this was like September timeframe. Coincidence? Maybe. I have no idea.
You're not alone.
But I switched back to the local feed and picked right up, and I've got 7 eggs.
Middle of winter.
5 to 7 eggs a day.
Yeah.
In the middle of winter, and I'm like,
Yeah.
My TikTok video talking about that got pulled down, by the way, for a community violation. Which again, it's like,
that's the new thing. That's the new thing.
So yeah, I mean, I've just been keeping my chickens alive, but we did finish our bathroom renovation. I can shower in my own bathroom.
I like how you say we.
The contractors finished our bathroom renovation. Normally
started to like rip that man card like right out of the hand.
That's okay. Normally I would do it myself because I've done that stuff. I can lay tile. I can do every bit of that. But it just comes down to time. Like I don't have the time to do it, and you have to think, okay, is it worth my hourly wage to take time off and do this instead of take time off and do this or whatnot? So we paid someone. That's the first time that I've ever paid a contractor to do a project that I could do, by the way. It kind of hurt, but at the same time, it kind of felt like I didn't have to do it. Kind of a weird feeling.
Maybe it's if you're just like a glutton for punishment because like you just want to like do it yourself. Like I know I'm gonna hate every step of this, but damn it, I'm not gonna pay somebody to.
And that's how I normally am. But I was like, you know what? We're at a stage in our life where, you know what? I'm just going to pay somebody else to do it because I can. And it's not worth the butting of heads between me and my wife to get it done. And to be, instead of being out of our bathroom for 2 weeks, to be out of our bathroom for 6 weeks. So...
Good. And she's happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it too.
Good.
She's happy with it, which is what matters.
That's right. That's why I asked.
Yeah. But I still have
Nice.
a lot to do, though. A lot to do. And I mean, of course, like all of us, I've got a real job. And I got to take off at some point in the week or in the next month or so to get like my spring prep done for the garden.
Sure.
Because I got a lot to do.
That's
Involves taking
something
down
I want to circle
trees.
back to towards the end here. Like,
What's
what you're
next?
playing, or maybe we'll make that a full episode. I haven't decided. We'll see where this one goes. So, what everyone's got planned for the year. Big. So,
What about you,
anyways.
Matt?
Well, this last weekend was my wife and I's anniversary, and so we
Congrats.
went. Thank you. We went all out. Apparently, like we had Plan A for if I was back from Alaska, and then Plan B if that plan was going to fall through. Well, we ended up doing both of them, and so it was expensive, but it was a lot of fun. So it was very food focused, like very gluttonous.
That's
Just
part of
lots
the
and
best
lots
part
and
of
lots
like
of food.
traveling and stuff, though, is like food, local food.
Yeah. We went up to
Eating
the
like
city,
a
got a
king.
hotel room. We stopped at like 4 different spots Saturday night, grabbed food. Like it was so much food. And then last night I had a chef come to the house to show us like how to make like a couple of meals. And so we made even like more food. And so it's just food on top of food.
Oh, you had
It
a
is-
chef, like a personal chef, come and
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Did you video
Yeah.
that for a podcast?
I didn't video it. I thought it was going to be more hands-on than it was, but it was fine.
You
I
sat and watched.
Well, I was like chatting with him, he had me make some like he had some like baguette thingies that were seasoned with whatever, and then you put on like a spread of like goat cheese. It's pretty good.
Was
And
your
then-
personal chef just Future Man?
Man?
Whatever his
You mean
name is in the Telegram.
Oh,
I don't.
Future Man is a Long
Yeah.
Story Farm.
Yeah,
yeah.
long
Yeah,
So what, he a
I
professional
thought
chef?
about him. I was like, could I just hire him all the way from South Carolina? But so you do the goat cheese on the baguette with whatever, and then toasted hazelnut honey, like
Ooh.
on top of the goat cheese, and it's a weird pairing, but it is really good. It's probably
So was the
one of my favorite
hazelnut
things.
strong?
Nope.
Because like hazelnut, if it's subtle, I can handle it. Like if it's strong,
So like you hate Nutella or what?
No, I don't. But like if you have like
That's
hazelnut
not just
creamer,
hazelnut. That's more than hazelnut.
like if you
Well,
put
I
like
know
hazelnut,
that.
hazelnut creamer in your coffee, I'm like, that's rough. I hate that.
Okay, yeah, that'd be gross. Well, it depends on the quality too, but yeah, I'm with you there.
So, but it's like a subtle hazelnut. So
Yeah. Well, it's like
Sounds really
literally,
good.
it's like chunky. It's like the hazelnuts are
Oh,
in
like
the honey.
oh,
and
the
it's chunky.
nuts. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So that was
Sounds
pretty
good.
good. And
Yeah, like real hazelnuts, not hazelnut flavoring.
Right. Yeah. Not flavoring.
Creamer.
Right.
yeah. So then, yeah. And I was in Alaska for 2 weeks. That's
was
why
that?
we didn't have a. It actually wasn't as bad. You get bored and fat. So there's that.
So, what?
Uh,
how much sun did you actually have? How high did the sun get?
I saw the sun maybe 3 times after coming. So I was working nights.
Right.
And so after we got off night shift is when I actually started to see the sun again.
Yeah.
So like the whole like scope of the project is like it's a $180 million science project. So like I can't say like I don't think I can. There's like papers out there, so if people want to like go look at it or whatever. But there's like a scientist.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Nope, not HARP. There's a couple of governments that got together to fund this project because one of the governments, well, they're all first world countries, but one of them
Super harp.
has no oil. They have to import all their oil, and so they're interested in this. They're interested in this alternative energy source that they have off their shores. Well, we have this off the coast of Alaska. Well, I guess on the coast of Alaska. And the infrastructure is already there to just drill a well, just like you would for oil, and then take out it's methane hydrate is like a gas, but it's super volatile.
So
And
it's
so like at
alien
room
tech is what you're
temperature,
saying,
it'd be
right?
it's what?
Alien tech, that's what you're saying?
Alien tech. It could be a little bit. So like we put down like we have technology, the company that I work for, we put fiber optics down there to measure the stuff. There was 2 other companies that were there that were doing the same thing. So we're all just getting just massive amounts of data. Like I think we're getting like a couple terabytes a minute of
Wow.
data. It's stupid.
Wow.
It's
That's
stupid.
that's insane.
Yeah. And
Terabytes a minute.
between all 3 companies, yeah. So like we all gotta
Wow.
so we all have like run off of like a GPS clock. So like all the data is like all the timestamps are the same and blah blah blah. So
I'm sorry.
I basically had
I'm dumbfounded by that number. Like I get like gigabytes, terabytes,
not
petabytes.
the $180 million science project, but the terabytes of data per minute.
But that's an insane amount of data.
Yeah. It's nuts.
It just blows my mind that
So like
you
it
can
all
even
gets put
extract that
on
much data
Amazon
at one
Web
time.
Services and
Wow.
And so like I was basically babysitting like this. It's like 1/4-inch steel tubing that goes down. So like God damn it, can I pull up a picture? I mean, it looks like just regular oil drilling. You just add like you're clamping stuff kind of and make sure that the roughnecks aren't like beating it up. Like, hey, if that fiber optic cable breaks, like this whole project's screwed up. And they're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm leaving in 2 days. Like, dude, come on, like work with me a little bit here. So right here, share. So like it just looks like an oil rig floor. It's the same. We just have well, that's what I took. I took tons of pictures.
Oil rig
floor,
floor,
yeah. So I mean, it looks just the same. We just have like a 1/4-inch cable, like 3 of them that's getting strapped to the outside of this, out of this casing here, and it goes. I think this one was like 1,000 meters into the ground, and so it's just fiber optic is like data points the whole way. So like every 1/4 meter is a data point. So
look, man, like I've run coax into my house like 100 feet. And I know how challenging that is. Like
you're qualified.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Like I know how challenging that is. I can't imagine fiber optic, which is much more volatile. Like
it's fragile. Yeah, it'll break.
Coax, and you're going.
You're gonna have to edit all that out because you just violated your NDA, right?
Nah, they can come get me. Nobody listens to this anyways. It's fine. If I get an NDA, then I know somebody listens, right?
Yeah.
So
did you see Northern Lights and all that where you were at?
No, it was actually a lot of light pollution from like the drilling like rig and then camp. So like camp was like 5 minutes away. So this thing is where it does all the drilling. You guys can see this, right?
Yeah.
See what?
Okay. This stupid machine.
I'm kidding, man.
So this thing's 130 feet tall and like it moves. There's like 12-foot tall tires back here that like it'll drive down the road and go to the next site. And
crazy.
And so like, you know, we're working on this floor here and like all the pipe gets brought up top and then brought down to go into the hole and they pick up another one and do it again. And then after they're all done, we had to work down in this area. It's called the cellar, and a bunch of our stuff broke, and so we had to get it fixed. And it was just a nightmare the last couple of days. And it's a little bit different of a picture. You can see the tires on it.
So my
different
dad
rig, but
he worked at a nuclear power plant. He helped build.
That's nuts.
Vogel and Farley in Alabama. He didn't help build them, but he was part of the team that engineered everything.
Nice.
And they had this crane with tires, like no, not even tires, with tracks, but it would move at like 0.5 mile per hour. And it was such a massive crane and a massive
It's like
rig.
the NASA crawler.
Yeah,
basically it is. It's yeah, you're exactly right. Like it's
Yeah.
something that moves, something that big can only move that fast. That's insane, though.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was like, it was so wild up there. Like to see like the infrastructure for Dead Horse. So like Dead Horse is the town that you fly into, and then you have to drive off, and like there's like a checkpoint or whatever to make sure you're supposed to be there. Because people can go to Dead Horse. It's at the end of the Dalton Highway. Like it was like on ice road truckers and stuff. And so people like go up there, take a picture with all the stickers and blah blah blah. But you have to get off like out of Dead Horse, like you gotta go through a checkpoint. You're supposed to be there. And like the infrastructure, like so like there's just buildings just everywhere. So like all that ground is leased to the Native Americans up there. Like they own all of that, right? And it's for the companies that like are leasing the property. Like it's instead of when they're done with the project, they just like instead of like cleaning up and like getting rid of the building, they just continuously like renew their lease. So they never have to clean up. They never have to do any of that stuff. So it's cheaper for them to just leave all their crap. And so like, so even if someone wanted to repurpose one of those buildings, they couldn't, because then it would take away the lease from that company. And like, so they just keep adding more, even though probably 80% of them are vacant. I don't know. I'm totally pulling that number out of my ass.
But like it deteriorates.
Oh yeah. I mean, the weather
like,
conditions
it's not
are
good.
Brutal up there.
Like it's not good. I mean, if you want to go down the path of it's not good for the environment, like it's not being used. It's just being.
They just keep adding. Yeah. But, and like, like you think, so like somebody asked me,
economics,
like,
so like it's the
piss
cheapest
off
way
like
out.
the Native Americans, like, yeah, but they also each get $80,000 a year. That's the payout is $80,000 a year.
Wow.
So
money talks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when the fields up there produce like $3 trillion a year. So
will you have to go back, or are you done?
I think my part is done. We might. I know at least one other engineer has to go up there in like 6 weeks to do some sort of final something or other. But yeah, hopefully that's not me, because it's like an 18-hour day of flying, so it takes a long time to get there.
I have some friends that lived in Alaska for a while, and it was a very different lifestyle.
Yeah, was it cold or colder than Montana?
Definitely colder, because it would get down to -30, -40 pretty much every day.
I can't fathom that. Like
I was working inside most of the time. It was not
but
that
it's
bad.
51 here. Like it's like 7 degrees over Christmas was like the coldest it's gotten in years.
That sounds nice.
But it was a dry cold, right? It was a dry cold, right?
It's a damn cold.
Damn cold.
Yeah, 21 here, and we lost a lot of plants. I mean, it was like 4 days of like in the 20s, and we were like, oh, we want to die because you'll never get that cold.
I think some of my chickens got frostbite.
Oh man,
yeah,
mine definitely did.
My rooster got frostbite and lost his beard wattle thing. Yeah,
he probably deserved it, right?
So now he's upset.
Sorry, that's me.
Jeremy knows how to get rid of chickens discreetly, so why don't you give him a call?
Yeah. So now he's upset. He's fallen in the pecking order, and he's won't come out of the coop.
Took his manhood away.
Yeah, exactly.
I got one of my chickens lost a toe or two in the cold just before I got home. Yeah.
Dang.
It was like, I got a picture. It's like hanging on by like a flap of skin, and it's all black, and
that's rough.
I felt really bad.
I had one,
and then I didn't.
And they were good with the chef, though, right? You know.
I should have just gave it to him. Yeah. Here's payment.
Here's a chicken. When I had so Red, the chicken that gained me like 100,000 followers on TikTok. So right after she died, there was another chicken that was also an Isa Brown, and her name is Ginger. And she was not as friendly as Red, So I went out there, and like she's like, it's like she would look at me, she'd be kind of like she would like turn her head, like I'm like, what is wrong with you? And she would try to like peck at her food, but she couldn't peck at. She was about 2 inches, 3 inches off the ground. Like I was realized she can't see out of one eye. Like something happened.
Yep.
One-eyed ginger.
Somebody pecked her. Something happened. She can't. And I'm like, well, there's nothing I can do. I'm like,
it's funny when they walk down the path because they're like,
yeah,
like this
so
when
like
they're going.
she would
down
stand
the
over by
path.
the fence, and she would like turn her whole head and look at me. Like, it's like, what is wrong with you? And I realized, like, I don't think she can see out of that eye. And I'm like, well, tough luck. Suck it up. You're gonna have to figure it out. Life sucks. She's still alive though. She's figured out how to eat.
Nice. Good.
I'll get you another 50,000 views on TikTok.
Yeah, I didn't post that one out there because somebody would be like, take her to a vet and get surgery on her and replace her eye. And I'm just like, no, I ain't going down that
Yeah,
path.
exactly.
She just has cataracts.
You need a bionic chicken.
Bionic
So-
chicken.
You should
So,
say that a little
my
louder,
brothers-
Grant.
You need a bionic chicken?
I'm kidding. That was plenty loud.
Shut up,
Too
Grant.
loud.
Really?
So my brother's found me and he's like, so I heard Red died. I'm like, damn it. Like, yeah, she died. Yeah. How about that?
Is he just gonna start killing more of your chickens just for the fun? Just pure sport?
My brother?
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm just checking.
Not that I know of. I hope not.
All right. One thing I did want to talk about, like just a weird current event thing. I know we never talk about current events.
Chinese balloon?
Yes, please. I want to talk about this Chinese spy balloon.
Balloon.
It's fake.
The best.
It's fake.
The
It's fake.
memes were so good. They were just on fire.
It is
Hold
weird.
up. Can I
There's
say
a
this
lot
though?
that's weird about it.
I saw a meme that was said, if Trump was president, he would fly this balloon over China. You know the big like baby balloon, China
Yes.
balloon.
Yes.
Like he should fly this over China. Like
No.
I
the
think we
ultimate-
should. I think we should have made.
I don't care who you vote for, who you-
ourselves.
it's just funny.
No. We as the United States should have sent a balloon over China and filled it with glitter and fart bombs.
Right?
Or weapons to topple the government or something. Like phones, like kind of like the North Korea style.
Yeah.
But like
Anyway, go
it
ahead,
is
Matt.
nuts. It is nuts to me that this thing just like I looked up. Someone posted on Twitter like a flight path of the balloon. Like it came in like through Canada and like
Yeah.
dropped down into Montana.
Alaska to Canada to Montana and then like all the way across to South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And what is that noise?
Sorry.
Okay,
Alarm.
I was
going
about
off.
ready to yell at
That-
Grant.
That is
that's his-
that is
that's his
secure,
poop
that
alarm.
is secure coop
Yeah,
alerts.
that was. You're absolutely right. It was.
Jeremy, you win a free secure coop.
I thought at first.
I thought at first. Grant, are you
Well, you didn't
participating or are
say
you
it
not
first, just shut up,
participating?
Grant.
What is this?
I'm being
That was
bullied
my-
into
there we
non-participation.
go.
That had to be my favorite meme. That was my favorite meme. That's.
I don't get the names. What is the name?
Oh,
Jimmy?
Eric Stalwell was the.
He was
guy who
banging
Oh.
a Chinese prostitute honeypot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was a spy.
Fang Fang.
Yeah.
You don't know
So
Fang Fang?
All right.
Everybody knows
I
Fang
can
I
Fang.
get
don't.
into that.
that was
It's got a
hysterical.
lot of solar panels considering it's not a big deal.
Right? Yeah, that was hysterical.
I,
That's funny. I didn't get the Eric part until you explained it. Thanks.
Yeah.
It has to be LiDAR on the bottom, right? I mean, they
Right.
gotta be. It's got to be like ground penetrating
Yeah.
stuff,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, they're not taking like they're not doing Chinese Google Earth like or Google Maps or whatever
Well,
Right?
for the United States.
They've got satellites that go over us. Some people think that it was a test for EMP delivery system.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Like, but
they have
why?
several real problems with it.
But why a balloon when you've got satellites? Like that's what I
Right.
can't figure out.
Yeah.
So
So there
I was-
has to be more to it than just hey, let's see if we can get a balloon across the U.S. Like you can get more data out of a satellite.
and
it's so
and now,
stupid simple though.
Check out the
What
two
is it?
memes I sent you, Matt.
Well,
You
now
still have any
everybody
memes
would
now?
be expecting a balloon. So if you have a balloon coming to attack, you would see it, before it even left China. It's just, and also you have to have at least twice the height that the balloon was flying at for it to be accepted. The minimum is 40 kilometers, and it was flying at 20. It just, the whole EMP thing just doesn't ring true to me. So.
Oh, good.
wonder,
Grant.
like,
This is
why.
definitely stuff I can share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
You would go. You would go
Oh,
for the future.
And some people were saying that.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh, there we
the
go.
German spy balloon. Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's great.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Grant,
Nice.
you can share content on your own. Like you can just like click present. Like you don't have to send it to me every time.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Don't
letting
tell
you.
him. Don't tell him that.
Well, just another thing I can deny him of, right?
This one has a double meaning.
All right.
The one I just shared.
1 second. I gotta find Grant's things.
Yeah.
There. This thing. This it's like I have no idea why China thought they could get away with this. And then it shows like a bunch of military officers that aren't
Military
fantastic.
officers.
Yeah.
That aren't military officers. And the Department of Defense scared of a balloon. Nice. I like it. Those are good.
He, she.
You didn't even show the second one. You just read
I
it.
did. Yes, I did.
Did anybody else
Didn't I?
see two of them?
I only saw one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
That has
that
a
one's
subtle
good.
secondary meaning. There.
oh, I like it. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah. Winnie the Pooh on a balloon. I like it.
Oh, shoot.
I was trying
I mean,
to
it makes
find.
me. Isn't there
the
like two of
tweets.
them though?
Yeah, then they said
Yeah,
there
there
was
was
another
a-
one. Yeah.
There's a second one.
Where's it at?
It's over South America. Yeah. Now, my guess, one thing that occurred to me, it might have been really and truly actually a weather balloon, and the U.S. military is looking for a reason to pick a fight. Get people all riled up about this thing flying over our.
I think
It
it's
could be
probably
a
just
lot
a
of things.
psyop.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but under this administration, why would they be looking for a fight? I feel like if any administration's not looking for a fight, it would be this one.
Start people, hey, there's something from China flying over our heads. The people who aren't as motivated to go to war might say, well, maybe we do want to go to war because China
Wars there is unavoidable. So people are thinking that they'll attack Taiwan at some point before Biden leaves. So we'll see.
The tweet I was looking for was something about explaining the composite material of the balloon makes it like difficult to track with radar. Like that's how it came in, like through the country, and you can't just shoot it down. There was some event that happened where they like a couple of F-22s shot like 1,000 rounds of whatever caliber that they keep on deck into a balloon, and it still took 6 days for it to come down to the ground. And so,
so there's
I don't know how they got it down.
They I don't know. Well, they shot it with a missile, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shot us.
So there was a.
I like how weather is in quotes. In loving memory, February
Weather.
1st to February
Weather.
4th, Chinese weather balloon. Fly high in heaven, our sweet
Our
angel.
sweet angel.
So there's a friend on TikTok, and he's in South Carolina, and he said there are signs all over the place of live fire.
Wow.
Like people legit were trying to shoot this thing. I mean, it's 11 miles in the air. And
I was gonna say,
who knows
Yeah.
how far down range?
How many people do you think died from
Like-
bullets?
Like you can't shoot a bullet that far.
Yeah.
But you can try.
They don't
A bunch
know.
of rednecks said, "We gonna try. Hold
We
my
gonna
beer.
try."
We gonna try."
I think
They didn't have anybody hold. They're still holding the beer.
Oh man.
there's a team in Wyoming that just broke
They're holding the beer
world
while they're
record.
firing.
Yes.
I'm just glad it didn't make its way through Alabama because I know a bunch a bunch of rednecks in Talladega, Alabama would be shooting that thing down, trying to shoot that thing down, and we'd be on the map yet again.
Yep.
What were you saying, Matt?
There's a team in Wyoming that broke the world record for longest shot, and it's 4.4 miles. So maybe
Yeah, that's 11
maybe
miles.
those Wyoming boys are gonna figure it out.
Yeah, but gravity.
Tell them that.
Yeah.
4.4 miles. That's a long ways.
Yeah,
That's longer than I thought you could ever shoot.
Yeah, but instead of shooting,
I understand that 11 is greater than 4, Jeremy. Thank you. Are you drinking a daiquiri?
No. It's a jalapeno margarita.
What?
Oh, it's so good.
I don't like
So
the
good.
taste of jalapeno.
Last one. Galactic
Well, you
Empire
kiss
issues
my ass.
apology for Death Star drifting on course. Nice. I like it. Who's kissing whose ass?
Grant said he didn't like jalapenos. I said, kiss my ass.
With pleasure, Jeremy. With pleasure.
Weird. This is getting weird. This started
Okay,
off weird and it got weird.
What
We got
does
a
that
rest-
taste like? Jalapeno.
What, Jeremy?
Oh,
So we have a local restaurant that has a taco Mexican restaurant. What?
I think Grant started laughing because Christopher goes, "What does that taste like?" And I think Grant was referring to Jeremy's head.
I said, what, Jeremy? This is why I'm here, people. I make
I
people
can't-
laugh.
Biology. I can't. I can't. I don't know. I can't tell you.
That's why he was asking me.
This is getting too weird in here.
All right. What were
Jalapenos. Somebody's asking what jalapenos taste like.
yeah. You know, alcoholic drink.
Like us? Well, I mean,
Oh,
you know
in
how
and
jalapenos
out,
taste like,
yeah.
right? So, all right. So we have a local like Tex-Mex restaurant, and they're very like farm to table type restaurant, and they have a Jose jalapeno. It's a spicy margarita. It's got jalapenos. Anyway, so we frequent that restaurant a lot. I was like, okay. Eventually, I said, okay, how can I make this? And the server just walked up to the bartender and brought us the recipe. And he's like, here, just take a picture of this.
Oh,
Game on.
That never happens.
yeah.
Right? But like, I mean, we go in there like at least once or twice a week. So,
Oh, they know you.
oh yeah, we're
They
on
know you
first name
well.
basis. Yeah, like it's, and so like they know that we're not going to stop coming to the restaurant because it's great food, good margaritas. And so I was like, okay, game on. I'm going to try to make this. And it's like it's got a spicy and a sweet and the tequila. It's amazing. It really is good.
And it's
No, I read somewhere that when you combine all of the flavors on the tongue in some way, shape, or form, whether it's strong or delicate, you get a much richer, nicer taste. And it doesn't sound appealing to me, but maybe it is.
It really do you like spicy food?
A little.
So
Like white
I don't
people
like
spicy.
I don't like super spicy, but I like to have a little bit of heat in my food
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay.
Do you like jalapenos?
Yeah, a little. I'm not crazy. I'm just not crazy
Shit.
about anything.
Chicken Whisperer said it's cool because the peppers make the margarita not so feminine. Good move.
Would you like me to pour a glass of bourbon because I got plenty of it? I mean, like if that makes it more masculine.
Chicken Whisperer is probably going to be on next week, so
Awesome.
you can
Awesome.
Yeah, there you
fight
go.
him next week.
We
Come on.
will duke it out next week.
You
But
gotta spell his name right, though.
Maybe he likes it that way.
Yeah, maybe. he does.
so like it's just a spicy sweet, like I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's really good though. It's different. Like it's different. It's just
It's different.
it's got a chipotle seasoning in it, so it's like smoky, spicy, and sweet. I don't know. It's really good.
How about a
You
spicy
have
bourbon?
You have to send us the.
So I
recipe.
did that the other day. I put jalapenos in an old fashioned.
Oh,
That
It
doesn't
was
sound-
really
yeah,
good.
that's good.
It was really good.
It is?
Yes.
Hmm.
Like it's not like one of those I want to drink it every day kind of drinks, but it was like this is interesting. Like it's the flavor profile was just out of this world. I was like, I will do
put
this
it in
again.
wine.
I don't do wine.
You do shine?
I just wanted to ruin it.
You do.
I've got a bottle of Shine back there if you want some, Grant.
I'm good. I got a couple gallons.
A couple gallons. I don't drink jet fuel. That's what it tastes like.
That's fair.
Not if you make it right.
All right, it's a date. I need some now.
A date you won't
guys are-
remember.
You guys are made for each other.
Yeah, right.
You got like some weird. You got some weird chemistry going on, and we're just here.
Look,
Romance.
as MKK, you know Baby Love or whatever her name is that
Yeah,
where you
on
were in the
TikTok.
she goes live all the time.
Uh-huh.
All the time. When are you gonna go live and invite me again?
Maybe after this.
Oh, I'll do it.
All
Bet.
right.
You guys
I
are
don't
gonna
do a
have
lot of
a
that.
date.
She goes
That's
live
good.
all the time. It's like so
There's a
she's got a
bunch
group
of
of
random
friends.
people.
What's that?
With just a bunch of random people. I have no idea who they are.
She goes live. So she's got chickens.
She loves her chickens, man.
She does. They're like pets to her. But she's got a group of friends that she goes live with all the time, and I join in every now and then.
Me too.
Matt, you should go live with us.
Yes. Yes.
No, thanks. Unless there's like some sort of like planned, scheduled thing, like live doesn't seem terribly.
Oh, you're like
interesting.
I gotta follow.
So we can plan and schedule it when this is over.
Look. This is
We're
live.
literally doing
We're live.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, and
yeah.
this
So
is
that can be the
this is-
live after the live, the uncensored, unfiltered.
this is
After
scheduled,
party.
and it's still terrible.
This is terrible.
I mean, how
Yeah,
can it
we're
be
live
terrible?
now. We're terrible every week. And that's my fault. I'm not blaming anybody but me.
Terribly good.
Exactly. Quite incredible.
So we got like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and Grant will probably ruin it all. But
Yes, sir.
what do you guys got planned for this year? Like, you guys got big plans to, like, how are you going to change things from last year? Like, go bigger, go smaller, just go different, or
Always go bigger.
Calm down, Grant.
There's a joke I want to say right now that I don't think it'd be appropriate.
Go for it.
I'm getting bigger right now.
Is he even sipping on this shine? Like, what's he?
No, I've
is
just been
happening?
drinking water.
Same color.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh boy.
Who wants to? Scott, will you please say something? Get us out of here.
Scott started to say something and then he got interrupted.
Yeah, it's a toss up between go bigger or go better. Basically, it's like I got to fix so many things this next year. The deer got over the fence, tore everything up. I got to replace a bunch of fence. So
like improve what you've got or go bigger.
yeah.
So the deer can have more because you just produced more. So
Well,
you don't
yeah,
have to
and
get better.
And
Well,
I
you
have,
produce so much the deer don't even make a dent.
right, and I have a 1/4-mile driveway, and I don't like mowing it, so I think I'm just going to plow it up and just plant cover crop or something in it.
So wildflowers.
something like that.
Plant like a
No.
whole bunch of zinnias.
Yeah, usually like cowpeas or something,
Mhm.
and then that gives me something that I can.
Shoot
I can
shoot
use.
at the deer.
Yeah, exactly.
You liked Grant's buckwheat so much. Why don't you plant buckwheat or whatever that was?
Oh, we had. Oh, did you see the? You didn't see the post I made the other night. So these 2 mice got into the buckwheat and they ate a whole bag of buckwheat seed, and then they went on a rampage. And so
Like pooping everywhere or what?
no,
What's
they
a mouse
ignored
rampage?
all. They ignored all the traps and they were running all over the house. I was going to sleep and all of a sudden this mouse starts running up the inside of the curtains next to my head.
Oh no!
And it's like magnified by the moonlight, and it was absolutely terrifying. It was just, and then it came over and sat. Then it came over and sat
It
on
went up
my.
and then back down.
Yeah, and then it came up and sat on my alarm clock by my head, and then it ran up my blanket and crossed my face.
Oh no!
Oh, man.
I don't
So
think
then
Smashed it in a book. It had a new bookmark.
Yeah, it took like an hour for us to get it corralled over into the corner and get it out the door.
Dude,
And then the
across
next morning,
face?
another across my face. And then the next morning, another one showed up, and it ran across my wife while she was sleeping.
My
So-
wife.
It was just like it was nightmare fuel. It was nightmare fuel.
Yuck,
And
dude.
so buckwheat, yeah, the whole bag.
Yeah,
I mean,
see.
this bag was like this big, and they ate the whole thing. And then they ignored all the traps. They were just like,
Yeah, why
nothing
would
was
you?
stopping them.
I would eat the peanut butter and you got the buckwheat.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Was
It's
it-
supposed to be fat.
Mm.
Is
Mm.
that what you get your TikTok on?
Nightmare fuel.
No, he's talking about my traps. I tried it with bacon fat and it did not work. But I think
Oh.
I skewed the results.
But you got like
Because I was-
300,000 views. So
It was almost 4 actually. Not
Oh, I'm just gonna check that box right there. That
I was
I'll
going
send
in
you
and
an
out of the
invoice.
shed too much. I'll send you an invoice. Yeah, thanks. Jeremy's TikTok review prior to posting. I was going in and out of the shed
Follow
too
the
much.
formula.
Once I left, like I stopped going in and out of the shed so much. Like I did catch one during my time away. So
That's progress.
that was it. It was one with what did I use? I shoved dates in there. That's what I did.
Hmm.
So
No, didn't
the
Grant,
bucket
like,
method
do
doesn't work when it freezes.
Yeah, I duetted you, but I just posted a video of dead rats because I shot them. I think I shot 3 of them, and then I
Let them run across your face
No,
Yeah.
I'm
for the
good.
views.
I'm just shooting rats in a barrel. Literally,
Like shooting rats in a
They
barrel.
get in my corn barrel. They can't get out, and then I just shoot them, and then I toss them to the pigs.
Nah.
That's disgusting. So
Okay.
Grant,
Yes.
go ahead. What are you fixing to do different this year?
Probably involves more
Hopefully-
IBC toads.
Absolutely. Hopefully,
More
develop
pigs.
47 acres, or at least start
What?
to.
Say that again.
I would like to start developing 47 acres if we can get a hold of it. We're getting closer.
So
and
you
closer.
don't have it, but you're trying to get it.
Well, 27 of it we have, but we're looking to get 15 more and then move up there.
Okay.
But what I meant to use for my personal story before someone else filled it in is I ended up planting like 2,000 bulbs this month, 600
Wow.
daffodils, 300 paper whites, 300 tulips, 60 amaryllis, and then just a bunch of others. I got the paper whites for 11 cents a piece instead of $2.
Yeah, did the guy at Lowe's hire you because you were like,
No, but their marketing and standard team, they did ask if I wanted a job. So I'm maybe gonna start working for their marketing department in March. They're
Their actual
was
marketing department.
yeah, they're the people with the polo shirts. They set pricing, set the shelves. They basically do all that. So the people in the red vest, those are just the workers. The people in like the polo shirts that say MST, they're the special ones. I want one of those shirts so bad.
so he's negotiating with the manager and he's buying like 2,000 bulbs or something for.
So the bulbs I got from a nursery in Chattanooga.
Okay. What was the issue you were having at Lowe's, and then all these people started coming up to you, customers, and you were helping them, and that's why they wanted to hire you?
Yeah, this one there's just this old lady there at the clearance section, and I'm just looking. I was picking up there were some ZZ plants that looked too good to be on clearance. So I got those, and then she just kept picking up plants. And then I was looking at them. She had one in her cart that was like, okay, there's one right here that's a little bit better. So I pulled it out of its pot, showed her the roots. It was 2 in it instead of 1. And then I pulled the one out of her buggy, dumped it out, showed her the roots on it. They were pretty much rotten. So she got the other one. So she got like a little better deal. Came in like a nice terracotta pot, and it was only like $3 more.
He's upselling this lady, and he doesn't even work there.
There you go. Nice. You're gonna like negotiate yourself like a better deal, and then like everyone else like pays triple or something. Like, oh man, it was not a very good year for whatever this thing is. Yeah, some guy just bought up like 2,000 of this thing, so we're gonna have to like, and he really screwed us over. We're gonna have to jack the price up.
But like the
I think I'm just gonna be watering stuff.
so like Home Depot and Lowe's,
Marketing.
like Bonnie plants, for example, like they don't make anything unless those plants sell. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
Home
true.
Depot
They got like these really weird like
agreements. Like if Home Depot or Lowe's doesn't sell them, then Bonnie plant, like they send them like the dead plants back to.
If they don't send them back, they throw them in the trash compactor.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
but the point is that Bonnie Plants or whoever the provider, the producer is out those plants. They don't get paid for those plants. Home Depot is not saying, "Hey, we're buying 1,000 plants from you." They're saying, "Hey, we're basically selling these on what's the?"
and they don't care if they die.
Yes.
They live.
We
They
did,
don't. Consignment, basically, it's like kind of like how they're selling them
yeah,
usually.
yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah,
if
the way
you
they-
sell them, you
the
get
way
money.
they-
If you don't, then they die and you don't get paid for them.
Yeah, the way
So
they
it's
take care of
not
them, you could tell they
complete
don't care
BS.
about them.
It's not marketing; it's merchandising service teams.
So I don't know why anyone like any nursery would take that deal then if it's like that.
They're so
Because
big.
that's their
they just
only
have,
way in,
They have scale in production.
right?
Mhm.
I mean, they
They know
started,
they
like, in,
can
like,
they cannot
1940s.
sell 40-50% of their plants and still make a profit.
Yeah,
That's so odd.
Yep.
but they
That
will.
is so
They'll
weird.
sell
Like,
it.
I don't.
They'll sell a crap ton of it just because people will buy a plant, toss it in the ground, and let it die.
Chicken whisperer.
Whose
Did we
face?
talk about? Did you dudes talk about the chicken feed yet? Sort of, kind of.
Right at the beginning, and
Yeah.
they get
Yeah,
window
I'm-
dressing. with
I'm-
them. What's
So
going
all
on?
right. So on
What
the
is-
chicken, can I talk about chicken feed real quick?
Do it.
So
Talk about chicken feet.
I don't know anything. I haven't sent anything off to be tested. I can't speak with any authority on this, other than the fact that I've seen several people that have dealt with a low level of production from their chickens. But here's the caveat to that is you have a lot of people that are new chicken owners. And when did most people that are currently in the chicken business, when did they get chickens?
Probably in the fall.
2020. Is that a fair assessment?
Sure.
Yeah.
Which puts them at 2.5 years old
Oh, they just
And-
bad chickens. They need to be eaten.
and winter.
It doesn't explain why they start laying again when they switch the speed.
I know. So
Because I
there's
did
this.
that.
There's this. Chickens are about. So for a lot of people that are new chicken owners, they're 2.5 years in, and it's winter. Their chickens have stopped producing or lowered their production, and they think, "Oh, it's a conspiracy! It's a conspiracy. My chickens aren't laying. It's the feed." You know, is it the feed? Maybe, maybe not.
What they could be
None
doing
of us
is,
really know, but so I'm not giving an answer to this. I'm just saying that like there's new chicken owners that are 2.5 years in.
I
or
would
2.5
say-
years in, they start dwindling on their production.
We have a different experience with it. We bought some of.
But you heard my experience earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm just saying that's a
That's a
Plausible.
possible explanation.
right. Exactly.
Yeah. So we don't have chickens yet. We have a wild bird feeder.
Mhm.
And my wife had bought some feed that they loved. In fact, the squirrel was out there one day rocking the feeder back and forth trying to get extra seed. And so she went to Tractor Supply and picked up the bag of this stuff called Dumore, and that's one of those brands that's being suspected.
Mhm.
She put that in the feeder, and they totally ignored it, completely stopped. Even the
That's
squirrels.
interesting.
Let me finish. So she did that, and she got a little suspicious about it. She pulled out a bag, and I need to do a video of this. She pulled out a bag, put it in the bag, and put a magnet on the bag, and she started pulling out magnetic particles.
Whoa.
So I'm going to
Okay.
get a video of it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And then we switched back to the first brand that she was using before. The wild birds are back. So at the very least, there's something in the flavor that
That's
I don't
weird.
like. Yeah.
Why did she take a magnet to it in the first place?
We have
Yeah,
a friend
exactly.
who found magnetic meat back in 2021, and ever since then we're kind of like worrying or suspicious about the meat, and so we would magnet. Never found anything,
Magnetic meat.
Yes, magnetic meat. So she said, "Let me do the magnet for the feed," and she found some crap sticking to it. So I gotta get out there. I tried my magnet and it didn't work, so I'll try again.
So
with
weird.
Yeah. So
cool though.
So I think
one person speculated, we had bad weather and bad crops. The magnetic stuff aside, perhaps the crops made for lower protein content on the seeds.
Sure.
Just throwing that out there.
And speaking of that, that's what I was fixing to kind of say to build on Jeremy's kind of explanation. Maybe
I like that you got the finger from Christopher though. That was.
No, I was just saying that's.
Let me finish.
I was just saying that's interesting because that was interesting. That's all I was gonna say.
Loved it.
But
I did too.
Maybe these people are going from like a name brand, like just a generic, like Do More, which I think is Tractor Supply's brand, or is that Pride? So I don't care.
Yeah.
Either way, they're making their own feed,
Pride.
throwing in some more sunflowers, maybe mealworms and this and that, giving them a higher protein content, which allows them to make and produce more eggs. I have been feeding them we have a local place up here. They grow all their own stuff, grow all their grain. I feed it for my goats, chickens, and pigs. I go get 2,000-3,000 pounds at a time. And they stopped laying. I went to Ollie's, got a 5-pound bag of bird seed, dumped it out. Next day, I had a basket full of eggs.
Oh, wow.
Literally the next day.
No kidding.
One chick, I got blue eggs. I hadn't had a blue egg from that chicken in 8 months. So I don't know. And she's been laying every day since. And these are year-old chickens. These are 1-year-old chickens that I just hatched out last year. And they had already started laying a little bit. And now they're just laying relentlessly.
And so for
Chicken Whisperer is like,
so something's
got
fishy.
in it. Yeah.
He said he's got a theory.
You got a theory? You got a theory there? You got a theory?
I think there's he's probably on his phone. I think there's a calcium blocker in this corporate feed personally. It changes with feed and they don't develop. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Calcium blocker and they don't develop egg blockage. And while they are not laying, I noticed that none of them had any egg blockage. I think it's due to supply line shortage and subpar supplement ingredients. Purina is the big company that owns
Purina keeps coming up. Its name.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if anybody was, for anyone that wasn't listening earlier on in the podcast. So I had a broader reaching chicken feed producer that I was using for a while, and there was actually several days where I got 0 eggs. And the minute that I switched back to a regional, local, I mean, really it's local, it's 40-45 miles from my house, producer of feed, I mean, the production picked up just overnight, instantly. And I'm getting 5 to 6 in the middle of winter, 5 to 6 eggs a day from chickens that are 2.5 years old.
Right. Yeah.
So is it in the feed? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't tested anything. I can't definitively say yes or no, but the evidence is there in a sense. And then you look at the things like chicken factories burning down, production plants burning down, Bill Gates buying up a whole lot of farmland. And it's how many coincidences is it too many for it to be mathematically impossible for it to be anymore?
How often do 4 airplanes crash into
That's the
those
TikTok they got taken down.
Four
this video is about to get taken down.
Four airplanes just randomly crash into the most integral part of our food supply system.
Yeah.
Smith Food that does all the bacon, boom, burned down.
Well, hold on a second. Back up a step.
I agree, Chicken Whisperer.
Even if all those are explained historically, maybe they're normal to have these kinds of accidents.
Is it normal to have airplane accidents?
Just hold on. Just to back up a step, even if that's normal, what isn't normal is that both backyard producers and big production are both experiencing this kind of a shortage. That is just a little bit too coincidental. That there's something bigger there going.
Tie the egg. I tie the eggs into the other thing that's getting people taken down. Jeremy knows what I'm talking about.
Oh
What?
yeah, the COVID.
Yeah.
The COVID protocol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that video
Yeah,
got taken down. Yeah.
That was funny. I like that. That was a really
there were
good
4 or
one.
5 articles
That one got taken. That pissed me off. Like I appealed it, and like, no, we stand by our appeal. I'm like, hold on. Let me tell you what the reason was. Like this is what gets me so bad. Hold on, where is it?
Pull up the video so we can show it, and so that those that aren't following you on TikTok
put it on Odyssey.
I saw it on Instagram last night.
Oh, you're right. Instagram. There you go. Instagram.
Okay, so one thing that I saw on TikTok was a guy that produces 8 million eggs a day. From his.
Excuse me.
He's got an operation in the UK.
A year?
I'm sorry. Did you say 8 million?
I think he said. I'm pretty sure he produces 8 million eggs a day over the UK or a week or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's a load of eggs. Okay, just calm down.
It is.
He's like
8 million chickens.
Thank you, Grant.
So many chickens. It has to be in a year.
Anyway,
he's saying that it's not the egg producers, at least not for him. It's the grocery stores. They're not willing to buy them for the price that they need, that the producers need, and so that's why they're drying up.
Or
in
they
his
killed
situation,
all the birds.
The fake avian flu.
Yeah, the fake avian flu. I don't believe it.
The timing is just too weird.
It's too perfect because eggs are like the superfood at the moment. You know, the spike protein.
Jeremy, you got a link for that?
No, they just the other day said that eating eggs causes all these heart attacks.
Yeah.
Blood clots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly. Okay, so now we've given you 3 strikes in one video.
Yeah.
I hope
This is
so.
This is our first and last men's forum of 2023 and forever.
First and last.
First and last. I think we did one other one this year.
Yeah.
Where's my comment that I left on Jeremy? That's how I found it. Oh, okay. Here we go. Can I pause this video? How do I do this? There we go. We're gonna watch Jeremy.
What do we watch? You got it pulled up. Thank you. Because I was trying to log in.
So let's see this one.
Where's cringe?
Is that
Christopher's
the fake
gonna miss
Jeremy
it.
or the
Whatever
real
it is.
Jeremy?
This is AI Jeremy. Oh, I gotta share. I think I gotta share. 1 second. I gotta stop. I gotta redo it because I think I have to share audio. Yep, there it is. It's I don't know why it's not like that by default. So, all right, here's AI Jeremy. You guys hear this or no?
Nope.
Oh shoot! Why not?
I don't know.
Well, this isn't fun anymore.
Nope.
All right. Well, it's funny.
How do I share? Let me try. Present.
Well, you got subtitles there.
Yeah, that's fun to listen to.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're on audio too.
Oh, it's because there's a little mute button in the corner. Something was it was the little you're sharing your screen was blocking it. That's why I didn't show up. Yep, this is great content. We're doing good.
You got it? There you go.
Think I got it now.
All right,
Maybe. Hit the mute button down there.
Down below his pants pocket. Very quiet.
Come on, man.
Very quiet.
You're struggling there. I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
I hear it, but it's so quiet.
Is it quiet?
Super duper quiet.
Very
I don't
quiet.
hear anything.
All right. Well, all right.
All right, hold on. Let me do it. Let me try.
Yeah.
Share screen.
It should show up in.
Screen sharing is easiest with I've got 3 monitors. I'm sorry. What am I sharing?
You gotta do window or tab.
All right, y'all see that? There we go.
Yeah.
Possum.
I hear that.
No,
No.
can't.
Crank it up.
Why is that? That's so weird.
Turn up your volume, maybe.
Shut your mouth.
It's in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, next to the time.
This is not good.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
This is not going.
Not working. Look at this hat.
Yeah, that was like that a minute ago.
You got to share that comment that
Oh, that's good. That's good.
that lady sent. She's like, "What is a Luke?" By the way, she called your tinfoil hat a Luke. What does that mean?
If you go back on that, there was a comment that was trying to dispute what you had said.
You know what I'm talking about? LEUK or LEWK. What does that mean?
I don't know. I just hold on. Present. Share screen.
I don't know. That person's a loser.
Of course.
There was a couple Karens out there that I blocked real fast.
Yeah, that one right there.
What are you talking about? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, read that. I can't see that.
Not quite a correct interpretation of a scientific study. It was an early study during the development of COVID vaccination. Egg production are useful in the study of production of many vaccines. It have been used in many viral studies, MMR, rabies, and the flu, etc.
That sounds
That's why
like
if
a
someone has an
misrepresentation of
allergy
the
to
study.
egg, they can't receive some vaccinations. But the foil hat is Luke. I don't know what Luke means.
Like
That doesn't
lukewarm.
look like what she's talking about at all.
That's
she's way off
complete.
base.
Yes, 100%. Because I've read all of them, and I've got 4 or 5 of them. It's not what they're talking about at all.
Yeah, she's
So-
way off base.
So, like, the study, and I read the study. Like, I went and actually read the study. And it was basically they're extracting parts of the egg yolk in vaccinations and popping it. Like it's been used for years. Absolutely. So is eating eggs going to combat COVID and viruses? I don't know. But guess what? I'm going to still eat my eggs. It was just a funny, like, one's personal style, typically when it's very close associated with it. There you go.
I don't know. I still don't get the context in which you said it. So
Either way, I'm still going to wear my tinfoil hat and eat my eggs.
You should. You should. So we should also wrap up.
It's still that video is still on Instagram, but it's been removed from TikTok for community violations.
Because it's the Chicoms.
Well, you're going to eat some eggs. I'm going to have something I've never eaten before. Beef tongue.
What?
Have
Beef
fun.
tongue.
Eat it. I want to see it real quick.
I don't like the texture.
Do us a mukbang.
Yeah. Let's see. There we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Get closer to the mic so we can hear you chew it. Like ASMR.
This is getting
ASMR
gross.
up in
We
here.
need to end this right now.
That's some tongue action right there.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna do sign-offs. We're just gonna kick everybody out.
Do that again.
Goodbye, people. This was fun.
All right.
Oh man.
All right, Mr. Beef Tongue, say what you got to say.
Man, I'll say first thing I'm going to say is I'm going to do that again. That is excellent.
Not right now. You're not. Bye, everybody.